Hello scholars, today we're going to learn how to use Powtoon to create some animated videos. I will tell you, I am a complete beginner at Powtoon, so I may not know everything I need to know as we go. So here we are at powtoon.com. You would click sign up. And you would sign up with Google. Okay, I've already signed up, so I'm going to go back to the login. And I will continue with Google. Okay, here we are. So this is the page you come into at first. These give you some templates. If you want to use one, I guess you could, but we're going to do one from a blank Powtoon. Okay, so we're going to look here at the different, what kind of scenes and people we want to see. So you can choose the style that you are looking for. I'm going to go with the cartoon style. And so here we have, it looks like a Google slide or a PowerPoint screen with your slides over here. Here's the slide we're working on, and then over here are our tools. So I'm going to start with my first slide. I'm going to choose a scene. So these are things we can choose from. So if I click on it, I can see the different choices. There's intros, specifics. So it all depends on what you're looking for. So you would look through those if you want to see if there's anything you want. I'm going to go with one I saw in here. It's this one because I think that lady kind of looks like me. I don't wear glasses, but she kind of looks like me. So in here, I'm gonna, click that, and I'm gonna write my name. This is Wallace, and add job position title. You guys aren't necessarily gonna have that. Well, maybe I'm gonna put 5th grade teacher. You could put 5th grade student. And there's our first slide. And if we want to see what it looks like when it animates, we can press the play button. And for this one, she just waves. So. Because I used this scene, then that first slide is pretty much done. So I'm going to come over here to the left and click blank slide. So now I am starting from scratch. I'm not going to use a scene this time. I'm going to come over here to the backgrounds, and I could upload it if I know how to do that. There are some free backgrounds you could choose. Not very many, I'm going to be honest. But I'm going to pick a color background. No, I'm not. That's not what I want. But you could pick a color. I want to come down here to the color backgrounds. And I'm going to choose this half blue one. There's lots of choices down here that you could choose from. So there's my background. And next, I'm going to add my character. And I'm going to look in these office because I see the lady that I put on my first slide there. So I'm going to click on that. And here's all of my people, and I'm going to choose her again. Hello? No, that's the one we used last time. So if I use my 4 arrows and I click on her, I can click on her and click delete and get rid of her. And let me use idea. Okay, and I'm going to when I have those 4 arrows, I can move her around. I'm going to put her over here. And now I want to have her say something. So I'm going to use the title. As you can see, these are just the different size kind of fonts you can use. I'm just going to use this title one here, and I'm going to say, as a teacher, math is my favorite subject. Okay, and I'm going to put my 4 arrows over there. I'm going to move that up there. I can increase my font if I want to, which will also increase the size of my box. If I hit settings, the little cog there, I can give it an effect. I'm going to have it be written in. So as it enters, it's going to show me that, and then I'm going to watch it and see what happens. So now I have this hand that draws on it. Okay, so let's add a prop in there. So the props are here. I click on that, and I just have the basic ones. We have the free account, so we are limited to what we can choose. And I want to look for something that's kind of related to math. Let's see. I could use the graph. I think I'll use the graph. I'm just going to put that as just like a decoration on my slide there. Swap makes it change directions. I'll swap it with another object. I told you I'm still new at this, so I don't want to do that. Oh, flip is the one that will change directions, but I could give it an effect as well. But I'm going to leave that one for there. Okay, so there is my next slide. And now I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to choose another blank slide. And I am going to go back to backgrounds and give it that same color background here. And I'm going to go back to my, well, let me write my text and then you can see why I'm choosing who I'm choosing. So I'm going to say in my text box here, as a student, I struggled in math. It was actually my worst subject. That was my Grammarly popping up because I made a grammar mistake. I'm going to put that up here. And now when I go to my characters, I want to look for a character that could be me as a student. And in this one, there are kids down here. There we go. It's the closest to me as a student I'm going to get. And I'm going to be sad because actually, I think I'm going to be thinking on this one. Let me get rid of sad. I'm going to be sad here. I'm going to be thinking. So as a student, I struggled in math. It was not my subject. So I'm going to go back to the props and see if there's anything I can add here. Come on. Come on, props. There we go. Pick me. So let's see. I'll use the pencil. Make it a little bigger. Let's see. What else could I show that's kind of student-y? It's in nature. No. Let's go back to basic and see what we got here. Let's see. Why don't I just put this? Let's see if I can. Oh, here we go. Let me just like turn that. There we go. And that kind of gives that. And let's give this an effect. So let's give it an effect. So I want to enter from the left. And when I exit, I want it to exit to the right. So let's see how our slide plays. Let's see. Okay, and let's add one more slide. Go back to my backgrounds. And let's see, I don't want to take too much more time, so let's do this quickly. I'm going to add that background, and then I'm going to say, I learned to love math as a teacher. I found that helping struggling students makes Math better. Makes math, I guess, better. Sometimes I don't have the best words I have to edit. But for the sake of time, I'm not going to edit. But I would probably reword that later. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. And I want to show in my scene, I want to show myself going from student to teacher. So I'm going to, oh, not her, oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to use my teacher lady here, hover over her. And I'm going to use the happy one. Oh gosh, told you I'm new at this too. Okay, well, I'm getting her saying hi. That's okay. I don't have time. We don't have time. I'm going to run out of video time. And let's use the little girl. And for this one, let's use her sad. Okay, let's move her sad over here. And I'm going to show you another animation that we can do. Okay, so let's take her, our sad girl, and we want to no, we want her pose. Okay, so we want to come over here. Here we go. We want an effect for her. Oh no, we want A to B. We want A to B because we're going to have her move. So we're going to have her move from there to there because I am becoming a teacher. Okay, so she's going to move, you see it, from there to there. Okay, but I'm going to add a couple props to this one so I can show you how to stack them. So I'm going to go to the props. And I saw a desk that I like here. So I'm going to add this like teacher looking desk. And just like in Google, you want to size things from the corner. I'm going to move that down there. I'm going to put a little computer on the desk. And I need to make it smaller to make it fit, right? So I'm going to put that there. That way it looks like a teacher. And then I'm going to add a shape. So here's the shape, and I'm going to use a basic shape. And I'm going to use this like whiteboard looking style. I'm going to move it over here. And I'm actually going to move this over here. And I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Except now it's covering her face. So when I go to the settings, I want to arrange, and I want it in the back. I want actually in the back. There we go. And then I also want the color to change because I want it to look like a whiteboard. Okay, so that is how I would do that. Okay, let's watch it through, and then we're done. And those are the Powtoon basics. Hopefully that helped.